What does it really take to become one of the fastest young athletes in the country? I'm breaking down the exact training system that took me from never running to being a Junior Olympic finalist.
In 5th place, Leo Saban.
And how those same methods can level up your mindset, your work ethic, and your results. By the end, you'll know exactly how I trained, what I did daily, and how you can use to level up. I wasn't always fast. When I started, I didn't know how to train, I lacked real endurance, and I definitely didn't have the discipline I needed. I wasn't consistent, I didn't understand pacing, and most days I felt like I was just guessing, but that's just where I began. I train 5 to 6 days a week and I cover about 30 miles total. Here's how it breaks down. I have 3 club workouts, 1 threshold session, 1 speed workout, and 1 steeplechase specific day. Then I do 2 to 3 solo runs, mostly easy runs, plus a longer run at the end of each week. And I always leave room for 1 to 2 rest days or cross training, depending on how I'm feeling. It's not just about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Probably one of my toughest workouts is a steeplechase session or a threshold pacing session. A typical one might be about 5 by 1,000 meter repeats or 6 by 800 meter repeats for threshold. And for steeple, I normally set up 2 steeples about 60 yards apart on a football field, then run back and forth for a total of 25 jumps. Threshold workouts are about staying just below your limit, pushing hard enough to build endurance, but not so hard that you burn out. What makes these sessions so effective isn't just the intensity, it's how consistent I am with them week after week. Outside of running, I do core 3 times a week. Nothing crazy hard, just consistent. I also lift weights twice a week, focusing on explosiveness. That means med ball throws, dumbbell work, and plyometrics to build power without bulking up. It helps a ton with form, strength over hurdles, and finishing strong in races. Honestly, the toughest part wasn't the physical effort, it was showing up on the days I didn't want to. There were times my legs felt heavy or my mind wasn't locked in, but I learned to push through anyway, which paid off during my races. And the work started to pay off. I ran a 4:33 in the 1500, a 9:55 in the 3000, and a 7:05 in the 2,000 meter steeplechase at regionals while injured.
Na festa do fim de semana, só rolê bom. Ela chega e desencana com passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Passo bem solto. Na festa do fim de semana, vai me parar.
But the biggest moment, running at the Junior Olympics.
Let's go, Leo!
Finishing 5th in the nation was the most rewarding feeling I've ever had. None of that happened overnight though. It took weeks of showing up even when I didn't want to. But if you stick with the process, if you stay locked in and trust the work, these results can happen for you too. If you're trying to become elite, it doesn't start with talent, it starts with consistency. Showing up even on the hard days. Stack those days together and then build the mileage, the workouts, and the speed. That's how you grow. Now I want to hear from you. What's the biggest running goal you're chasing right now? Drop it in the comments and I'll be reading and replying to as many as I can. And if you want to follow the full journey to nationals and beyond, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'm just getting started.